Hello everyone! I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, did Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, really dirty on General Hospital, but what did she do? Here's a look at the antics the General Hospital fan favorites got up to that have everyone's tongues wagging. What act of Alexis Davis's on General Hospital upset Tracy Quartermaine? The reason that Alexis Davis wound up on Tracy's radar started several years ago, but really there's been something wrong with Alexis since her character first cropped up on General Hospital. What is it, you ask? It's all about Alexis' lousy taste in men. For a brilliant attorney, she's got the absolute worst taste in men. The only decent guy she was ever involved with was Ned Ashton Quartermaine, Wally Kurth. Aside from him, it was a string of one bad choice after another at General Hospital. Decades ago, Alexis gave up her V-card to Julian Jerome, William DeVry, resulting in an unplanned pregnancy. She just happened to choose a one-time hookup in the backseat of a mobster's son. Then, when she was a lawyer in Port Charles, she got the hots for her mob client, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. And for an intelligent lady, birth control isn't her strong suit. She got pregnant with him. And later, also by Sonny's rotten half-brother Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst. Plus, she dallied with Sean Butler, Sean Blakemore, when he was a mobster. But those were far from her worst choices. The worst creeps for her were Jerry Jacks, Sebastian Rock, and Julian Jerome. Once their child, Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, came back into their lives, Alexis tangled again with Julian, and his almost slashing her throat and ruining her life plunged her into depression and alcoholism. And that's the root of why Tracy Quartermaine decided she needed to take drastic action at General Hospital. At the General Hospital, extremely bad behavior was caused by alcoholism and breakdowns. For years, despite her terrible taste in guys, Alexis Davis led a mostly buttoned-down life. But after Julian broke her heart and ripped apart her life, she went down a very dark road. And Tracy Quartermaine was around to see a lot of this. And Tracy had a vested interest in what happened to Julian when he was arrested and on trial. Why? You may recall Julian's being the biological father of Leo Falconeri, and Olivia Falconeri's Lisa Lo Cicero married Tracy's only son, Ned Quartermaine. So making sure Julian stayed away from Olivia, Leo, and all the kids was important to Tracy. And back when Julian was on trial, it was a big deal. Alexis was the key to sending him to prison for good at General Hospital. Back in 2016, she found Alexis drinking at the Rib and hallucinating Julian, but he was in jail awaiting trial at the time. She reminded Alexis that she needed to hold it together so she could testify and put him away for good. Of course, longtime watchers know Julian got out of prison and returned for his woman. And the year after she testified, she was already on the booze trail. The trauma of all that sent her down a rabbit hole of terrible choices. Meanwhile, Julian got his life together. In the end, Julian died due to a series of bad decisions he made while being blackmailed by Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, and Nell Hayes, Chloe Lanier. Just before he died, Alexis Davis found herself in Tracy's crosshairs. She was boozing indiscriminately and made a poor choice that was set to blow up the Key household. And that's what led to a scheme that could have left the lawyer in prison. On General Hospital, what did Tracy do to Alexis and why? While boozing one night, Alexis ran into Ned, who joined her Quartermaine's son, slept with the lawyer, cheating on his wife, Olivia. That infuriated his mom, who thought his life was best spent with Oliva. So, at General Hospital, Tracy decided she needed to clean up the mess. She didn't want Olivia to find out her husband cheated, and she thought the best approach was to get rid of Alexis. First, she played nice. She offered Alexis a job working as her attorney in Amsterdam, where Tracy lived with Luke Spencer Anthony Jerry. But the Kraft attorney realized what the other woman was up to and turned down the job. Both Ned and his co-cheater decided that they should come clean to live about cheating. But Tracy Quartermaine knew that would blow up in their faces. So once she realized she couldn't get Ms. Davis to leave town, she opted for a craftier approach. Tracy Q wanted to sideline Alexis and discredit her. So after the drunk was tippling one night at the Metro Court, Tracy volunteered to drive her home. Then the lady lawyer passed out in the car. Taking her eye off the Q plotter was a very bad idea. Tracy attacks Alexis, only to have karma bite her again in General Hospital. Tracy swapped spots and dragged passed out Alexis over to the driver's seat. She lied and said she took home, but then the attorney ran out and drove away while boozed up. So Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, arrested her. Later, at General Hospital, Olivia and Sam found proof that the story didn't add up. And by then, Liv already knew Alexis Davis had slept with Ned, so Tracy Quartermaine's plan didn't work out anyway. But the cops then wanted to arrest Tracy for giving false testimony. She fled the country before they could arrest her, though. But when she returned in 2022, the police scooped her up and slapped handcuffs on her. Fortunately for her, Alexis decided not to press charges. In the end, what she did to Alexis Davis was terrible. But her heart was in the right place. Now, Tracy Quartermaine's gone again, mourning the death of her beloved Luke. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our General Hospital Update News channel and stay with us.